Let's take these things out of here finally. I've been wanting to get them out of here for quite some time, and now I have an hour and a half to do so before I get to work. Hopefully I can get them rinsed off, dried, and primed before it's time to go to work, because I don't want them to be outside of the water hitting the air or they start rusting again. I'd rather not take that chance, so I'm just going to try to do it all right away and go from there. Yummy, yummy, yummy! Somehow it is nice and clean, but somehow I do not feel that way. Okay, I might have to take a little brush to some of it up here. Some of it came off, but not all of it. Okay, I moved it into the sun over here so that you can see what's going on. Where this was sticking out of the molasses when the water evaporated and the mold and stuff stuck right to it. It softened back up, and probably, I don't know, 80% of it came off, but there's still some right here that needs some effort. If you remember how pitted that the VIN was, and around it there's nothing there now. Well, we do have some bubbles here. That's just the paint. There's no rust under it though, so I'll have to scrub that off too before I paint it. Good to know. I don't know if it's too bright or not. I can't even see the screen of my camera. Yeah, there's some paint that needs to come off still. Yummy. Let me set this camera up over here. Oh, how about up here? Get a different angle. Please stay there and do not fall and hit me across the head. This is just a soft bristle brush. The crazy thing is, I have a dustless sandblaster, one of the little ones, the DB150 I think it is. But I don't have the compressor. The compressor, it takes 60 cubic feet of air per minute to run those boogers, and so you need one of those tow behind corkscrew compressors. So I'm trying to figure out a way to get one. I could rent one each time, but I'd rather buy one, like a used one. Even a used one is anywhere from $2,000 to 5,000 bucks. So, figure out how to get one. I will get one someday. Oh yes, I will. Make this go a lot quicker. I might have to take some sandpaper. Never thought of that. Where the paint is halfway come off of it. And sand it down. Yeah, that creates a whole new situation. It's all bubbled. I don't know if you can see that. A whole bunch of tiny little where the paint's bubbling. Maybe I left it in way too long. Of course, I left it in there forever. Now all that off. There's no way I can get it primed before I leave if I have to do that, so maybe I'll just throw it back in. And do this some other day when I have more time. It'd be nice if it all just come off in one shot. Great. Well, to be continued. If you're wondering why I grabbed the B body dash for my Coronet that I want to do for my Super Bee clone, is I welded all these in, the AC ports, is the height of the dash is taller than the A body one, so it sticks out of my molasses bath thing, so that when it evaporates I have the same problem. And if I took the duster dash out and did that, I don't want to have to go through having to fill it up again with water, so that, you know, just get this one done and over with, and that'll buy me more time for the water to go down to do the other one. For now, I just trying to get one of them out of here so I can put that other one in there, and this will give it some room. So I just want to prime it and then just call it good for now, and then finish it later. But I had just grabbed a piece of 100 grit sandpaper, just an old piece I have. Let's see what this does. Interesting, there's moisture as I pop the bubbles, so it's getting behind there, and there's water in there and it's clogging it. Okay, my battery died, and I flipped my dash over, and this is what I found on the backside already. Excuse me, my voice. It is instantly rusting up. No more than it is drying, it is rusting. So if you want to pull this out of there, make sure that you treat it and seal it right away. What a pain in the butt. I didn't even have this out for 10 or 15 minutes. Interesting. Very interesting. It's in direct sunlight too though, so I think it'd almost help dry it faster so it wouldn't do that. Now what? I'm obviously learning, so this is kind of where I sanded it before I realized my battery went dead. So what do I do now? How do I get that rust off again? I'm not about to soak it for again, because when I pull it out again, it'll do the same thing again. I don't know. Well, that's just a little irritating. Guess where it's going? I'm gonna put it in here overnight. See what I can do. Now I gotta figure out how to clean it off, dry it, and prime it before it rusts. Time to get my air compressor for my sandblaster. So what did I learn about this? I learned that I can get annoyed pretty quick. That was irritating, to say the least. Very disappointing, thinking I had more time to work with it, but when it starts rusting within 20 minutes, it's like, oh my gosh, the way it did. So now I get to figure out how I'm going to deal with this. Only thing I can think of is to just wet sand it and have everything ready to go. And then, because as I'm wet sanding it, I'm sure it's going to rust. Throw it in overnight, maybe a day or two. I'm sure it'll take it right off that quick. And then on a sunny day, I guess, pull it out, take the air compressor, blow it off as quick as I can, and to get the big water off of it. And as the air, it's been in the 80s probably this week, so maybe I can have a can of spray paint right next to it, some primer, and as I see dry spots, just prime them, and hopefully I can beat that flash rust from coming back, because 20 minutes, that was quick. It's the only thing I can think of. If you have any ideas, please let me know. I'm new to this. This is my first time doing this, so I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to figure it out as I go. Fun times.